I am raising your vibration Tuesdays at 4 o'clock Pacific time, although Lord knows I've been late lately. We're here every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. We don't miss a broadcast unless I'm out of town or something. Today I was all like, I hardly slept, but I still am here for you all. It was weird because I took a nap, right? So this is what happened. I didn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. And normally when I can't sleep, I just sit up for a while, I work, and then I go to sleep. Except that my brother was coming over to work on the pool. So I stayed up and I worked while he was here because I want to keep people company if they're working on the house, not like, I'm going to go to bed, because that's weird. So then when that got done, I was supposed to, we know that there was a thing happened last week, and then on top of it, I lost some files. Well, one of the files I lost had all my engagements, like all the places where I was supposed to be guests on people's shows, and one was today. So I had that, and then we had a technical thing, so that moved, and then I had a little tiny window of time to take a nap. I thought I'm gonna take a nap for 2 hours, and then that's gonna make up for the fact I've had no sleep. So I go to sleep, and I wake up a half an hour later and had this really weird dream that was basically that I was giving a reading to someone, right? Like, that's my dream. So then I go back to sleep. I got up and I turned off the water in my pool. And I went back to sleep. What are you doing? Are you crazy? What are you doing? I went back to sleep. And when I went back to sleep, I had a dream that I was doing this. But then clients kept showing up at the house and they kept getting in the videos. And then I went to the bathroom. My mom was still alive. She starts trying to make food for everybody. Do we see what's going on right now? He's holding my thumb. And then I went to the bathroom and I came back, and the client that had come over unexpected to my house for the reading that was supposed to be on the phone had rearranged this whole thing, and all the phones were in weird places where nobody could see me. And then somebody convinced me that because it was April Fool's Day in this weird dream, that I was supposed to tell everybody this was my last broadcast and I was never coming back and I was never going to work again as a psychic. And then it was supposed to be this April Fool's joke, but then the power went out and everything went out before we had the time to do the April Fools. So nobody knew that it wasn't my last broadcast. It was, and then I woke up and I was like more exhausted than when I went to sleep, because I'm like, these dreams are insane. So hopefully tonight I'll get some sleep, and then we'll be okay. So the other thing I lost when I lost those files was the list of everybody who was doing my radio show over the next 2 months and my video show. So I've pieced that together. I'm only missing 3 slots. But unfortunately, one of them was today. So I have no idea who my guest today at 3 o'clock was supposed to be. They never contacted me, and I don't have any idea. And I've tried searching with all kinds of keywords, and I hope it isn't somebody whose feelings that I hurt. I'm not quite sure what to think about that. So I keep hoping it'll pop into my head. All right, I'm going to put some links up. How are you all doing? And what's new with you? And how's your life? I see a lot of people sending me texts. That makes me very happy. I love you all very much. Thank you for partaking in this. Okay. I just turned my pool hose off from my phone. Isn't that exciting? Last night I watched my best friend work her refrigerator with her phone. I'm like, oh, my refrigerator's from like 2000. Okay, so here we go, folks. I'm gonna get some links out really quick. Moderator Aaron sent me that link, and we're gonna get those up really fast. And then I'm gonna start doing some answers. Moderator Aaron's in the YouTube chat right now. Emery is in Facebook. Cindy is on Instagram. The camera is in the way for some reason. Is that better? Thank you all for keeping on me about things, because I can get really overwhelmed. So it's really good that you stay on me about remembering things I may have forgot. Sorry, Cindy. Hi. 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 Hey, oh, okay, come here. Oh my goodness, did you... Hang on, you guys. Let's get this guy down. You need to go lay down or have a nap or something. Go pull your bed apart. What happened here? Okay. I got water. Lisa, I promised to stay hydrated. I just want to get these links up and start reading for you guys. But we have a little craziness today. Get down. I have to put you down sometimes because sometimes you're a scoundrel. He's like, what? He just wants love. But it's a lot. It's a lot to have a 2-year-old. Can I just say? It's a lot to have a 2-year-old. Oh my goodness. Stop it. Get down. No, we're not doing that today. We're not knocking all the cameras over with our face. When I start my big show in June, I'm going to have to put him outside in the room. Not outside, like, that's it. He's going out in the cold. No, he's going to have to go outside of the room, somewhere else in the house, because I can't have him with the headbutting of everything. I think it's really cute when they headbutt, except we don't need them to headbutt this. Now he's headbutting the lampshade. I'll get that lampshade. I'll show that lampshade what to do. Here we go. Now we can get rolling, friends. Almost all of my Facebook pages have been switched over to that horrid new Facebook. I finally just gave in because I noticed that normally I just go and switch back to the classic pages. But I noticed this time half of them didn't give you that option anymore. And slowly but surely they're getting rid of the classic pages. So I switched over with reluctantly. I did. I switched over reluctantly. But this one hasn't switched yet. But when it does, if some weird hinkiness goes down, I apologize. I don't know how it will change lives and stuff. Hopefully not too much. I know it does that weird thing where you have to sign in as the page. It's just so... Facebook can find more ways to make things difficult. in my humble opinion. All right, there we go. Yay. All right, so we're good. We're going to throw these links up super fast. And then I'm going to get right to you, so keep sending your emails in. How's everybody doing on TikTok? Good? Everybody good? Everybody happy? Happy, happy. Happy, happy. How about you, Mr. Man? Are you happy? Are you abusing the poor cameras again? Why? Why? Why so crazy? Come here, Bubba. You act like I don't play with you all day long. Come here. Like we don't snuggle all day long. We snuggle all the time, right? Mommy does everything while we snuggle. Yeah, I've learned how to just do everything one-handed because my left arm now belongs to Cullen. It's only for snuggling, right? That's right, Mommy. Only for snuggles. He's like wagging his little tail every time I say snuggles. Oh, I love snuggles. This little guy has loved snuggles since he was wee. Since you were a wee one, right? You've always been a snuggler. You've always wanted so many snuggles. Yeah, I know you tell this story a lot, but when he was so little, like maybe like this big, he had these long claws and they were always out because he was a ninja kitten. And he would like crawl up the bed and then crawl up my body and land right here for his snuggle. Right? Just like now. Right now you're big. That's the only difference. Right? That's the only difference is that now you're big. Mm-hmm. That's it. Yep. You don't act like you're big, though. It's hard to hear anything over the purring, you guys. Wow, what a week this has been. Just, ugh. It's been bad, you guys. Some people are just not nice. There's not niceness happening. You do your best for people and you help people every way that you can, and you spend your time in service, taking calls at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to do a radio show tonight at 1 o'clock in the morning so that I can have a guest who's on in England and it doesn't have to inconvenience her, like just going out of my way. So tired, and then someone texts me, can you help me? Can you do a cleanse? It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. And then some people just take advantage. I think people, they confuse your kindness for weakness. And they think they can do anything to you, treat you any way you want. And I don't want to have to start becoming that person that puts all these weird restrictions on everything. And I don't want to be that person that hardens my heart to people. But when you get your guts ripped out for nothing, it's a little hard sometimes. So that's what we're dealing with this week, right, Cullen? And you've been so good to Mama. Such a good boy. All right, let's get some readings done. I'm excited. I'm going to start getting your text answered. And here we go. Everybody loves Mr. Cullen. Do you know, Cullen, you don't even really do the readings, yet everybody asks you the questions. Have you noticed that? I know, because you're such a sweetheart. Candlin said, just want to know your thoughts on this broom. There's the broom. I mean, I never met a broom I didn't like. I guess it's fine, Candlin. I don't think there's anything spiritually wrong with it. I kind of like traditional brooms myself. I mean, for protection, I like the old put together with sticks brooms. But I think any broom that says good to you is good. Can I reach my broom here? Where's my other broom? I thought I had 2 brooms in here. Do I only have 1 broom in here? Oh, we gotta fix that. We gotta put a broom over there. We gotta put a broom. I guess I don't, because Colin's bed's there. Oh, yeah, I guess that's why not. Sure. All right. Here. This is my brooms. This is what I have, 1 or 2 of these in every house. I mean, like, that is an old school witch's broom, right? That's what I like. That's, you could ride that shit into the next world. But if you, whatever kind of broom you want for protection, if your intention for it is that it's for intention, then if you keep yourself pure and your intention's positive in your life, that broom should do whatever you would like it to do as far as protecting you. But it's really important that you remember, and I'm stressing it this week, you have to keep your intentions positive. No matter what you want, all your little questions that are in my phone right now, if you're not living in your better good and you're not doing positive work on yourself and you're doing other things to harm people for selfish reasons or angry reasons, nothing you want is going to come to you. Nothing. It doesn't work that way. Spirit does not reward that kind of behavior. Candlin says it wasn't my broom, but it was supposedly in this person's family for many generations and has a history to it. Yeah, you can tell somebody's using it as a witchcraft protection broom. Absolutely. Yeah. I get the purpose of it. I guess maybe I'm just more of like a traditional girl, kind of. I like a broom. You know, I like a simple old school thing. Hang on, folks. Patricia says a follow-up from last week. My 10-year-old Smoogie's lump in his neck appears to be an infected salivary gland. Thanks for taking the edge off my concerns. Yeah, it didn't seem like it was anything. Well, that would explain why it seemed like it was filled with fluid. Yeah, that explains that. Goes without saying. I'm glad your baby's better. Let's send some prayers to Patricia for continued help for the baby. Candlin says, I agree with you. Yeah, it just seems a little, it seems like a little much. It makes me feel a little uneasy to look at it. Oof. I'm actually feeling kind of not great right now. So I'm thinking it was used for some kind of something. Yeah, it's gross. You know what it is, Candlin, is it's like, that's making me dizzy. It's like all those brooms were supposed to be like a doorway. Does that make sense? Yeah. Open a bunch of doorways at once. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I know. I know. I know. I know. Moderator Aaron, do you want moderator Cindy to help you out? Because I know you're not feeling well and she can go back and forth and watch Instagram and YouTube. It was her idea. Because I'm too out of it to make decent suggestions. I'm sorry. I'm flaky. I've been through it, you guys. I had a full-blown, like a full-blown spiritual attack. And I've just been so out of it. And now I have to deal with the situation on a three-dimensional level. And that's going to take a lot of energy also. So sorry if I seem a little low-key. I'm not singing and stuff like I normally do, right? I'm not my normal singing self right now. Erin said, sure, Cindy can help me out if she wants. Yeah, poor Erin. I think she's dragging. Sweetie, you only stay as long as you feel up to it. And if you want to chill out and watch and not have to be typing, it's totally okay too. We got your back. And thank you, Cindy, for offering that. That's very sweet. Sorry, that was me burping. I don't think I've ever done that during a live before. I've been trying not to go into AFib for the last however many's. All right, links are up. I've got the coolest bunch of folks. Deborah, you're going to be first. I've got the coolest bunch of folks working right now with us. I'm so excited. Erin, thank you for all you do. Erin does so much posting on pages and putting our posts all around. She's like really great with that. All right, folks. Deborah, we got you first. Candlin says about that broom, one more follow-up. Makes a lot of sense. I felt off with it too. Just couldn't place why, but thought I would ask you for your thoughts about it. You know what's weird, Candlin? It kind of seeped in. Like in the beginning, it didn't really upset me. And I know that, and I completely trust you, period. But I needed to say it, period. It gets like you think you feel okay with it, and then all of a sudden you're just like, ugh. Okay, Deborah, you're up. Deborah says, will my cousin's grandson be okay? Just diagnosed with leukemia at 22 months old. Oh, honey. I mean, he's going to really go through it, and they are too. So let's say lots of prayers for Deborah's little family member that has leukemia at 22 months old. Let's say some prayers that his life is spared. That would be awesome. Thank you all so much. Dominique, you're up. Dominique says, will my business be successful? I so badly want my business to start prospering. Yes, sweetie, I'm so sorry that you have to wait a little bit on it. It looks like by January of next year, you're not even going to be asking that question. Everything's going to be okay. But it's going to be a little bit of a slower build up until then. You know, a slow build. But you'll get there. Just a little bit of a slower build. All right? Okay, let's send love to Dominique for her business. Deborah's cousin's grandchild is named Enzo. Let's say some prayers for Debbie's family member, Enzo, the little boy with leukemia. Let's start a little prayer circle and say some prayers for Enzo. Dominique, as we cruise into the second half of the summer, you're going to see a little bit of a boost. Back Instagram, sorry. It had a little Instagram, had a little hiccup, little tech hiccup. TikTok, it's so good to be back with you. I missed you. It's good to be here with you. It's good to be here with everybody. YouTube's doing great. It's like, hey, we're not crapping out every 5 minutes. Yay! All right, here we go. Carol, you're up. Jeanette, you're going to be after that. I have some lists that have names and email addresses. approximately how many would you like to do? Question mark. Names, question mark. Do, 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 do. Oh, here's a picture. Oh my God, you guys, really? Here's a picture of the baby. He's got leukemia. Isn't he the most precious? He's like human Cullen. All right, we're going to say some big prayers for that baby. Poor guy. Thanks, Emery. I got you. All right, Carol, you're up. Carol says, today is from hell. I just need to be settled in my house with my family with me and my crabby husband back to 3 years ago. Carol, is there a question in there, honey? Or do you want us all just to send you some love? Let's send Carol some love. Sorry you're having a bad day, sweetheart. Jeanette. Jeanette says, hi, Sheena and baby boy Cullen. I signed up for singing lessons on May 30th, but I'm really upset. My throat is sore and been hurting, and I don't know why. Will my sore throat be gone by then so I can sing? And could you tell me why it is sore? I hope it's nothing serious. I don't have a cold or anything unless I'm catching a cold, which I hope I'm not. I'm really looking forward to my singing lessons. Please give me some good news. No, you just have allergies, honey. It's just change of season. Everything's okay. It'll be over soon. And you'll be fine by the 30th. All right? Yay. Yay. Okay? Okay. It's going to be good. No worries. Carol says, when will it be better? By the end of the year, honey. It really looks like October keeps standing out to me. All right? And I have to say this now, unfortunately, but you have, I mean, I shouldn't have to say this, but you know, divine spirit, divine guidance controls timelines, and some of they don't even, because like Carol with her daughter that she wants to see, spirit could say it's going to happen in October, and then it gets to be October and the daughter decides she's changed her mind. She's going to put it off, or she's going to come early. Nobody, no human being, no psychic in the world can make somebody come around at a certain time. I can't make people do things. I can't make God do things. And you have to get that out of the scope of your mind, that anybody can. I mean, I would think that's a given in life. Even sometimes when spirit tells me something's going to happen. In my own life, sometimes there's a holdup because of a person, and it holds things up, and that's life. So I can guide you. I can get you healthier, more prepared for it. I can get you ready to go. I can do everything I can to do energy healing to sweeten a situation for a relationship or a job or your health, but there's no 100% guarantee from anybody that anything is going to happen. I'm not God, and even God can't control 100% those that they have given free will to. You know? I mean, I think that's a conversation with spiritual beings that kind of goes without saying. But I guess I'm going to have to say that a lot. And so that's a shame. But if you want to book a private session with me, send me a text message and I'll send you the information. It's really a lot of fun, and I have cleanses, I do house clearings, I do all different kinds of specialty services. You can go to sheenametalreadings.com. And I've got 10 workshops that are live and ready to go. I can tell you about that. I've got some great crystals. Crystals are such a great way to help you in your spiritual work. Text me and I'll get you the info. And my website, almost everything's on my website, which is sheenametalspiritual.com. Some of the new stuff isn't. Carol says, I know, I just needed some reassuring. Good girl. The only reason that I have no idea what I was going to say. I just completely lost it. Jeanette says, so it's just allergies and nothing new like I've been eating. It could also be from being in a dry house. And do you know what I could do to make it go away if it's allergies? Or will it go in its own? Well, a dry house, honey, can also be an allergy. It's weather related. It dries outside, the house gets dry, you have a reaction to the dryness. So sure, it could absolutely be that, and that could fall under allergies. I would drink tea. Tea, lemon. You don't have to have lemon in the tea. I don't like lemon in tea. I love lemon and I love tea, not together. Just keep your throat lubed up. Juice. I like apple juice, I think is really good for your throat. A little grape juice might burn a little bit, but ultimately good. Lemons and limes and things. You know, you can make ice cubes out of lemon and lime juice and put them in your water. It's one of my favorites. Tea, all kinds of tea. Coffee, if that's your thing. Try to stay away from caffeine because that'll dry you out too. Hey, you can wrap a scarf around your neck, or a cat if you have one. Oh, I don't need any scarves because I have the living scarf. Yes, I purchased the living scarf. Comes in many colors. Mine's blue. Right? Is mine blue? You make me so happy. You know that? Even when I'm feeling sad or stressed, you take so much away. You're such a healer. That's why all these people love you, because you're such a little healer. I'm sorry I'm dragging you guys. I'm not. Oh, honey. Cindy said honey. Yes, I forgot about honey. Honey's good too. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Cindy. That's true. Good point. Okay. Let's send some prayers for Jeanette's voice. Sienna, you're up, and then Linda. Jeanette says, thank you so much. Bless you. You're welcome, sweetheart. We're saying prayers for you. Hey, 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 boxer. Hey, Rocky Balboa. You don't have to box with all my cameras, right? Because that's where the people are. You love the people. You don't want to make them go away. You love them. I know. You just want your mama. I know. I just want you to. All the time. I just want to be with you all the time, right? Yeah, that's why I take you everywhere with me. Because you're the best, aren't you? You're the best boy in the world. The best. Look at your little face. Look at your little fangs hanging out. Somebody said the other day you look like a bat. Can you believe that? Like a bat? I wish you had wings. Then you'd be trouble. Then you'd be trouble if you had wings. We'd all be in trouble. I take that back. I don't wish you had wings. They'd be awful cute, but... All right, Sienna says, I saw my ex yesterday, which was very odd to see him when and where I did. It was out of the norm for both. It was norm for us to both be where we were. Did this run-in mean something? He's supposed to come over to talk next week. What will come out of this? Will it be beneficial to us? Well, yeah, honey. You're supposed to be back in touch. It's another ex and ex success story. So you guys weren't getting in touch, right? It wasn't happening. Somebody was being stubborn. So what did Spirit do? Put you right in each other's faces. And now he wants to come over and talk. I think that's great. What Spirit is saying, sweetheart, is don't put too much expectation around it. Sometimes you can sort of kibosh something by deciding an outcome before it happens. So much of getting all the things you really want from life, love, career, health, family, prosperity, whatever it is, you have to stay open. Like if you've seen like pictures of like a meditating person with the chakra system running down them, and there's a light coming out of them that looks like that. That's the openness. You have to stay open to divine light and divine guidance. And that means not deciding an outcome, not deciding what's going to happen. So please, sweetheart, this is exciting. Just go into it so open. All right? Okay? Sienna says, so will he show up to talk? Yeah, I think he'll totally show up to talk. Just like stay in this place, okay? I would love it if he would show up to talk. That's it. No, I expect it. I'm living on it. I'm not going to breathe till it happens. No, screw him. I'm going to be pissed if he comes. No. Just, I would love it if he would come to talk. Not, are we getting back together? You're just leaving it open at stage 1. You know, I have clients, they want to know the whole outcome. When is he coming? Then what's going to happen? And then what will happen? And then when do you see us breaking up again? I'm like, wait a minute. He hasn't even come back yet. And now you want to know how it's going to end? Do you see how when you put that intention out there, all Spirit sees is end. And they're like, well, we don't need to do that work. That's already happening. So that's one less thing we got to do. You have to stay open. Just open. Open, open, open. Okay? All right. That's awesome, period. That's awesome, period. I didn't see that you were going to lose him, and I'm so excited that you're not, period. I'll do a prayer circle for healing right now in my live, period. Okay, everybody, I have a friend named Gabriella, and she's a healer. She's been a guest on my radio show and on my video talk show. And she has a baby named Thor, and he just got diagnosed with really serious arthritis in his hips. He's a big, beautiful baby doggy. Can we do some prayers for Thor that his arthritis heals? That would be awesome. Okay. All right. Hannah, you're up. Hannah says, hey, I hope the trolls are staying manageable, LOL. I think we've had less trolls lately. I think Emery killed so many trolls, the trolls now fear him. I have a question. Was Heather ever in one of my previous lives? She's been in my life for 10-ish years. I've always been more connected to her than anyone else in my family. Just curious, maybe it's just a coincidence. No, she's absolutely your soul family, sweetheart. You can tell, I mean, you can feel right in your solar plexus chakra, right like in your gut, in your tummy. You can tell when someone is part of your soul family. And by that, I mean part of your family that is your real family at home that you usually encounter in every incarnation, and you help each other to grow in every life. And that's definitely who she is for you. Okay? It's very exciting, right? It's awesome. All right, sending you love. If you don't get them tonight, come and remind me in the morning, question mark. Things get a little busy over here, period. All right, Linda, you're up, and then Cassandra. Linda says, hello, pretty please. My question is, do you see me getting a new used car soon, Linda? I do, by July 1st. And it's good. I like it. I think it's pretty, it's reliable, it's cost effective, and it has just what you need. And I think it's going to make you very happy. It's going to get you where you need to go. Okay? All right. Thank you so thank you. Let's say some prayers for Linda to get that car. Okay? Lisa says Emery is the troll patrol, right? That's absolutely true. It will either be lists or it will be a handful of email, period. Okay. Cassandra's up. Hi guys. How's everybody doing? Good? Are you guys good? Okay. Cassandra says, good evening, Sheena and handsome Cullen. I wanted to say that I'm so grateful for you and your gifts and glad I'm came across your live. You gave me a reading a while back about not having a family curse or being haunted by menacing spirits who wish me harm. This is a follow-up from that. Is this woman now cursing me or trying to cause / send me harm? I had to go back and read the beginning again. This last week I've woken up or been awakened with this horrible urge to itch my skin off, and I've even had welts and hives appear. Nothing in my environment has changed. The only other thing I come up with is excess stress in my life. Should I block this person and do some protection rituals to block any negativity being sent my way? Okay. No, you're not being cursed. But there is negative juju being sent in your direction. So yes, I would definitely block her or just energetically block her. I think if you block like on social media and stuff, a lot of times it ups the activity. Block and then for sure do the protection rituals. And because you're a sensitive person and you are sensitive to having physical manifestations of spiritual attacks, it would be really, really, really a good idea to always do those things, especially the protection rituals. But no, you're not being cursed. Like I said, I'm not big on curses. I think curses are something a lot of psychics a long time ago created so people would come back and keep giving them money. People can definitely send negative stuff at you. Now, the waking up in the middle of the night with the hives and the itching, that feels like a spiritual attack, not necessarily directed at you by this human person, but perhaps something that's also happening to you because you're sensitive. Does that make sense? All right, sending you love. Sending you so much love. Everybody good? Everything good? Lisa says, hi. Is the trial going to happen soon for our son's death? It's almost a year since he passed over. Thanks for all you do for all of us. I really appreciate you and Cullen. Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. Yeah, it's going to happen. It's just going to keep taking a while because everything in the court system is so backed up from COVID. And so don't get discouraged if the wait keeps happening. It will happen. All right? Okay. Let's send some love to Lisa for the court date and also for the loss of her son. Let's just send some love in general over to Lisa. Lisa needs it. And let's send some love to Cassandra to really kind of help to build up her strength. You know what, Cassandra? We should talk about crystals. Crystals would be really good for you. Okay. I'll be doing some text readings tonight. I'm going to do some phone readings tonight too. But if you want to book an inexpensive reading with me, I have text readings, 1 question and 3 question. Send me a text message and I'll get you all the information, but I will be able to do those tonight. True story. Brianna says, hey, good day to you. Will I get the job I interviewed today? Please, it's so nerve-wracking. I think they may call you back for a second interview, but I don't see anything happening today as far as right away you got it. You're going to have to be a little patient with this one. Okay? All right, I'm sending you love. Viviana says, I'm just curious when I would find a new job and if you see one coming. I do, honey. I do. And there was a really good shot on the last 2. You almost got. You're definitely going to have one, it looks like in the next 2 months. Just keep getting out there. It's coming, okay? Remember, the ones you don't get would not have been right for you, and you would not have enjoyed them. That's how life is. You're welcome, Brianna. You're welcome, Lisa. I know the waiting is hard, especially when you're waiting for a trial. I can only imagine. I've never been involved in a criminal trial, but I can only imagine how difficult that is. Having a weird light thing with TikTok. It's like I glow in the dark. I don't know what's going on up there, but I look like a giant light bulb. I need to get out of the way for a minute. Nope, still a giant light bulb. Not sure what's happening, TikTok. But that's a little strange. Okay. That can be a little strange. All right, you guys, I love you. That's my time. I'm cutting a little short tonight. I'm not really feeling well, and I apologize. But I'll be back tomorrow and feeling much better. And I will look, hopefully, fabulous. Because right before tomorrow, right before I get here, I'm going to be cutting the trailer for my new show. So, my new network show. So, hopefully I'm going to have really good hair and be very enthusiastic and not look like I got pulled through a hedge backwards like I do tonight. I love you guys. Please stay in touch. Send me a text for readings, workshops, cleanses, crystals, or just to talk and say hi. Just stay in touch. 818-437-0886. Until I see you next time, seek peace. Live in love. Lead with kindness. Embrace unity. Always raise your vibration and know that you are loved and you are loved. And you know what? Like the page you're at on social media. Like this page. All right? So we can stay in touch. That would be awesome. All right? I'm sending you so much love. Hang on, Cassandra said something. Let's address this really quick about her spiritual attacks. She said, it makes sense. I've been limiting my contact with this woman and more so outright ignoring her when this has all started. I've been looking into crystals, building my knowledge, and wanting to develop my gifts I may have, or being more sensitive to spirit. Honey, if you want to know about anything I'm doing, workshops, specialty services, crystals, hit me up and I'll take care of you, all right? All right, take care. I'll be back tomorrow night, period. Text then with a question, question mark. I love you guys. I'll get all your questions next time, all right? Take care. SheenaMetalSpiritual.com.